Hey everybody, thanks for checking out the video. My name is Lorne Cooper. I have been a professional realtor since 2012, and this is my friend Ron.
Hi everybody, I'm Ron McIntosh. I've been a realtor since 2011, but been in the industry for over 30 years.
All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about that because you have an interesting story,
Yep.
and we're going to find out kind of how you came to EXP.
Okay, so how I actually got my introduction into the business is my dad started with RE/MAX in, I believe, 1988. I was just a young kid, but I used to go with him and price properties and just watch what he did day to day. And he needed help with some of the assistant kind of stuff, so I took on a role of helping him deliver his flyers, helping him do his farming and stuff like that. So I got an early introduction into the business. Went on from there to start a real estate sign company. And then after I had the company built up to probably the second biggest in Ontario, I transitioned into home inspections, mold inspections, air quality, then actually went in and got my actual real estate license. The first day I interviewed with RE/MAX, the same one my dad was at, I was asked what my long-term goal was, and my answer was to sit where you're sitting now, to have ownership or management in some capacity into the owner or something in building a brokerage. So
Why is that? Why were you thinking of that? Obviously, you're very entrepreneurial minded, right?
Yes.
Throughout,
Yeah.
you're trying different businesses related to real estate. So what was going through your head there?
My whole goal was I wanted to build something that I could retire with. I could have a passive income, something I could then pass down to my kids. I just wanted to generate something that was a legacy and life-changing for my whole family, not just myself. So that's kind of what led me down that path.
And that's what a lot of people assume is happening when you're owning a brokerage, right?
Yes.
Whether it's a franchise or independent model.
Yep. So like you said, I went through a lot of stuff to get where I am today. I looked at purchasing my own brokerages, and I just couldn't find something that was actually very profitable and that I could pass over to my children. The old traditional model just didn't have the profit that I was looking for, and I couldn't step away from it and it would still work without me actually being involved in the day-to-day business. So I was introduced to EXP by a friend of mine a few years ago, and again, just like everybody else, I was kind of standoffish, didn't believe in it, was hearing from different people and not the actual people that were at EXP that could explain it properly. And once I got a proper explanation of the model, I fell in love with it, and the rest is history.
All right, so let's talk about where were you at the time? What were you doing when you were introduced to EXP?
I was actually a manager with the possibility of a joint venture with a big national brand in Canada. So I actually walked away from a six-figure salary and partner in one of my offices that I would have had 50-50 with the current owner now. So.
All right, so you walked away from, that's a lot to walk away from, especially since you've worked your way towards that. That was your ultimate goal, right?
Yeah, it was my ultimate goal, and I didn't sell actively for 5 or 6 years, so I kind of had to get back into sales a little bit just to make the transition a little bit easier. And yeah, ever since I've been over here, just everything is just working exactly like I thought it would.
So what is it that drew you, once it was explained properly, what got your attention?
So the big thing for me, like I said, was something that I could leave to my kids, something that would generate passive residual income, and EXP had all that. There's an exit strategy. I can sell. I have a small cap. Once I reach the cap, I'm on 100% split. I can generate stocks and shares just by doing my business. And then I also, another thing that kind of interested me was the revenue sharing, that I introduced this model to other people and I got a small referral rather than the way it used to be. I recruited over 300 agents in the last 5 years and I have nothing to show for it. No residual income. Nothing.
As a manager, that's a part of your job, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes offices bring in people specifically for recruiting, right? And then pay them a salary and then bonuses based on their production.
Right. So, what you're doing is you're building, you know, the brokerage for the owner and all that, but there's nothing in it really for you other than your salary. And once you stop, it's over. There's no retirement plan. So I was really looking for a retirement plan. and an exit strategy.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely caught my attention when it comes to real estate. I mean, who ever thinks about a retirement or an end in sight, right? When you talk to people in real estate, it's funny because we're kind of, pumped up to be salespeople and be energetic and always be going and hustling, and that's great. And we build our business. You have a great year and you do 50 homes, and then next year, how do you do better? Well, you got to do 70 homes. And then the next year, how do you do better? You do 100 homes. So it's just go, 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 go. But if you decide at one point after that to step away and not sell any homes, well, then you're not making any money because you're not getting paid on the homes that you sold the year before, right?
Exactly.
So the exit strategy is really a unique feature of this specific company. Talk about that a little bit and what it was and what it means.
So what it is when you refer an agent in, you're awarded stocks when they do their first deal. And you're awarded a small percentage as a referral for every deal that they do, up into the cap of 16,000.
Now let's talk about the stocks for a second, because this company EXP under EXPI World Holdings is publicly traded on the NASDAQ. So this is real stock, real company stock.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And you're a partner in it, and you have a say in it. So all the pieces that I was looking for in even other businesses that I was trying to work in, this is the only one that I found that checks off all the boxes for me. I can sell and make a good, decent income on selling. I get awarded stocks and shares just for doing my job. So there's my retirement.
So rather than a piece of paper saying congratulations, you've reached Diamond, Excelsior, or whatever these titles are, these awards that we get, or a little statue, you're getting stock.
Yeah.
So they're paying you for your production, basically, as a bonus.
Yeah, exactly. You're awarded ownership in the company just for doing your job, and it's that simple. And a lot of people are looking at the model and thinking that it's not as good as everybody's telling you that it is, but I've been here and it is. It's all it's cracked up to be and more. And I legitimately have an exit strategy. I legitimately have a retirement plan, and I'm making money and I'm having fun again. So yeah.
Excellent.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Well, thanks for sharing your story, Ron. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, my pleasure.
If people are interested in learning a little bit more, they can reach out to Ron or myself, and they can check out some videos or a live Zoom call and have all their questions answered.
Sounds good. Thanks, Lauren.
Thank you. That's to sync up the audio in case you're wondering.
Yep.
For us professionals here.